Hello everybody, I am on the phone with Smoove and Turrell of Smoove and Turrell, which is very exciting. So hello guys, how are you today?
Hello Julia, you alright darling?
I am splendid, thank you very much indeed. So I mean obviously I know you both and you know lots of things about you, but our listeners don't know anything about you. So tell us, how did you guys meet?
Well, I met across a smoky room, and that was it for me. I just fell in love.
John liked the smell of my cigar.
Who wouldn't? Yeah, and that was it, was it? That was it.
Hey, the rest, as they say, Joe, is history. You know that.
Wow.
The rest, his story.
No, his story.
All right, yeah.
Oh, look at you two, or listen to you two, more to the point. So listen, you've. This is your fourth album, Crown Posada, very exciting, and it seems to have really grabbed everyone's attention. So what do you think is different about this album, and specifically, You Could Have Been a Lady, the track that's been played non-stop, which is fantastic. What's different about that, do you think, to the previous tracks, which I think have all been amazing?
It's brilliant. Obviously, it's a massive success to get our playlist on Radio 2. It's kind of like what everyone hopes to get, because off the back of that, then every other station starts playing you as well, etc., etc. Mm-hmm. But, you know, I mean, we did dabble with Radio 2 a few years ago. I think it was our first album. Second album, but we weren't really prepared, to be honest. This time we had everything in place, so it definitely felt right, and it's a bit like winning the lottery in some ways, but without the actual money that comes with it.
The thing is, as well, Joe, I mean, we've toured like constantly for the last 2 years, so as we've been going up and down the country or across Europe or wherever we've been going, we've built up like a great fan base. So there was already a buzz around the record before it had even been released, so you know that really, really helps.
It hasn't really been an overnight success. It's been a nice steady climb, just as well, because when John first entered into the world of music, as the level of going on stage and doing gig after gig, he was just really excited because there was free beer backstage, you know, and it was a petrifying thing. So we had to sort of calm him down a little bit, but I think he's got used to it now after 8 years and 9 years now. So. We banned spirits for a start.
I've steadily built up a tolerance.
Yeah, well, they've been saying that it takes you 8 years to become an overnight success. That literally has happened with you, which is just fantastic.
That's kind of it, yeah. But I mean, there's still a huge mountain to climb. It's not by any means the end of the story of success. It's like
we've just sort of reached the base camp.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We're happy. We've reached base camp. No one's injured, but there's still a long way to go.
I've lost a toe.
And your Sherpa's still intact, are they?
Yeah,
that's great. No wheels have fallen off anything. This is a great thing. I like it a lot. But your lineup has changed somewhat, hasn't it? I mean, well, you two and Mike Porter are like the linchpins, I suppose.
Well, you just can't get rid of Mike, basically.
Who would want to? He's my brother from another mother.
Believe us, Joe, there's been times when I've wanted to get rid of Mike, but...
you know, and he's talking about 6 foot under, really.
Yes, I thought that. But his hair would always just stick above the ground, so you never truly get rid of him.
That'd just be a beautiful mushroom.
His hair would be the tombstone,
Beautiful mushroom. Yeah, he'd be lovely like that, wouldn't he? Bless him. I love him. But so you basically, the changing elements have been your guitarist, and your drummer, haven't they? They've been the ones, because Andy Champion's been with you for a while, hasn't he? The bass player.
Andy was in the first ever band I was in when I was 13.
Wow, was he?
Yeah, because he was in the year above me at school.
Right.
So I always knew him, you know, like I was really good mates, and then I didn't see him for 20 years, and the next time I seen him I was back in a band with him.
I was already recording stuff before I'd met John with Andy, because we were in a band called Rubberneck, which you'll remember.
I do remember.
But basically, Andy, I always thought Andy was too busy to be in our band. And one day he called me in a pub, and I said, I'd love to have you in the band. He went, well, why don't you ask us?
Brilliant.
Literally as simple as that. So I went, okay, Andy, would you like to be in my band? And he was like, yes, Jonathan, I would.
Jonathan, the truth.
It was like, so then Andy came on board, and the rhythm section became on fire. But at that time, we just lost our drummer, so we had a new drummer. So it was like, it was all a bit all over the place. Like, you know,
guitarist at the same time as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
right?
It was quite scary, but like everything's
now the MVP, can I tell you?
Yes, indeed. And all both called Lloyd, both drummer and guitarist. Who'd have known?
Yeah.
I've never met a Lloyd in my life, and then I've got two of them in a band.
Well, I've got my son Floyd
Floyd?
and two Lloyds. It's really confusing, like.
It's not that
But one's
confusing.
called Evil Lloyd and one's called Good Lloyd, so it's easy.
Which is which? Can you tell me?
Well, the drummer's Lloyd Vader. He's the evil one. And the good one's the guitarist, Lloyd Wright.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. That's great. Well, that's because I think everyone needs to know who the band members were and, you know, just a little bit more about them, which is fantastic. So, listen, guys.
It's not really evil, by the way.
No.
He just hates being called evil, so that's why we've coined it.
Because you can't help but wind someone up.
Exactly.
Because I'm called Scary Eyes in your
That's
eyes.
right.
That's
you are.
right.
In fact, it says Scary on my phone right now.
Yeah. Yours says Smoove on my phone, but I know that your name is Jonathan Scott Watson.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Let's
told you that
blast
earlier.
all thoughts out of the water that his name is Stephen Move, everybody, because it isn't. Okay, that's a lie, a big hairy lie. So listen, do you mind if I bring in a special guest who's got a question for you? Would that be all right?
That'd be absolutely fine. Bring it on.
Brilliant. Hello there, everybody. My name's Susan Smithers, and it's lovely to talk to you, Smoove and Turrell, today. But I'm from Seaton Sluice, which I think is not far from you. Am I right?
It's just up the road, Pat, yeah?
I thought it was. No, not far from me. So listen, I love a sucky sweet, right? I love them. I'm very partial to them. And I'm just wondering, as I'm sure everybody else is as well, what's your favourite sucky sweet?
I love a rhubarb and custard.
A rhubarb and custard? That's lovely. Did you used to get them? Did you used to buy them in quarter pounds?
Quarter pounds, you can get there. I used to love cola cubes as well.
Cola cubes are lovely, or a pineapple tube.
Personally, I don't really like the sucky sweet. I like spearmint. Spearmint chewing gum.
Did you used to like Pesas?
Yeah, well, not.
Pesas were delicious, weren't they? Do you remember them? They were green and white stripes.
Spangles were nice as well.
Spangles! Oh, they were right tingly on your tongue then, weren't they? I used to love them, but I'll tell you what my favourite is now. It's a Fox's Glacier Fruit.
Oh, yes, they're lovely.
Or a Marks and Spencer's do a good Fox's Glacier Fruit. Well, not a Fox's, they do a Marks and Spencer's. Let's not confuse the situation any further. Yeah, I don't know. Well, they are
just your standard Foxy's Glacier Mint. It's nice.
It's lovely, a Fox's Glacier Mint, but a fruit, just because you've got the options in there.
And what about fruit polos as well? They're all right.
A fruit polo, they get a bit stuck to me, Nashers. Let them know. But I tell you what, does get them, because I work at a nursing home in Cirencester. You couldn't make that up, could you? Who knew?
You couldn't, no, you couldn't.
And I like to give humbugs to the residents, because I used to use them as like a tweet, but then they used to steal them, and now I use them as a threat, because it sticks your dentures together, something special. You know what I mean? It's like nil by mouth, beautiful silence for hours and hours on end.
For Everton Mints.
Everton Mints. Well, them as well. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been lovely chatting to you, and I know there's someone else who wants to have a chat now as well, so I'll pass on to someone else.
Sluice.
I haven't been up recently, but I do have a lovely sand dune up there, don't you? I like that. I love a lovely sand dune, me. Nice soft sand.
Oh, yes. The best.
This is the best, quite frankly. I tell you what, I bet you start speaking a bit like me when I get off the phone to you.
Is it infectious, is it?
Super infectious. You'll not be able to stop yourselves. You'll be like, what am I doing? I'm talking like shoes. Honestly, it'll become a pandemic.
Pandemic?
Not even pan. You know it's gone too far at that point. I always go too far. Not that far. Don't get the wrong impression. I'm a nice lad, really. I wear an elasticated trouser and a sensible shoe and a tabard on a daily basis. So anyway, I'm going to go. So it's been lovely to chat to me natives. It's been lovely.
See you later, Sue.
Thank you. Ta-ra, moving around. Ta-ra. Oh my God, hello? Are you there, Smoove and Turrell?
Yes, we're here, Pet. What's your name? Where you from? What's your name and where you from?
My name is Damita and Yella, and I'm from Essex, everybody. Essex, a big cheer for Essex. I know you'll be doing that right away. Woo woo. So I'm so excited, Katie, to speak to you right now. Seriously, excitication is happening, and I love having a bit of an interviewisation with people because I've got my own show called A Daily Dose of Damita and Yella, which I don't know if you've heard.
What channel's that on, Daniela?
Well, it's going to be on MTV.
Oh, fantastic.
It's like basically every day you get a daily dose of me chatting to people, talking about important things like fashion and beauty.
Almost like an STD, really, a dose, you know.
Well, I don't think we can go down that route here on Wandsworth Radio, but I agree with you. It does sound a little bit dodgy, but ain't that dodgy. Do you know what I mean? So listen, have you played in Essex yet?
Have I?
Yeah, 2 years
Have
ago.
you played?
What's it called? Where Rhea Curry's from?
With the big staircase down the middle.
Aye.
Spiral staircase.
Oh, I don't know. It's not the Sugar Rat though, is it? It's Sugar Rat.
No, it's not that. I cannot remember. Leon C.
Leon C. Oh, it's lovely, Leon C. And it's gorgeous. So
it's nice. I had lots of Willocks when I was there.
They do a lovely Willock. They really do. It's gorgeous down there.
Gorgeous Willocks.
Do you lick the Willock? There you go.
I lick the Willock. I take a little special pin with us as well, like a sports pin for the winkles.
You
know, like it's slightly bent at the end, so I can whip them out quick.
Well, you know, I think actually, like, because you do that, you're really prepared for it. It's really important to be prepared, don't you think, though, John?
Oh yeah, I mean, I take that sports pin whenever I go to the coast.
You've got to always be prepared for everything, actually.
I think
so
you've
got to carry a lot of things.
Do you? Do you carry do you have like a Swiss knife?
No, nothing as serious as that.
No, okay, not to kill people, like hurt or maim people, like things like if you need to open a bottle. Do you have a bottle opener?
No, just things like we just use the mind for that to open bottles.
Use your the mind, or do you use Mike?
I use Mike. I use Mike's teeth.
We just take them out and put them back in afterwards.
Wow, you've got special powers. Shut up, stop it. What are you doing? Like, because you know, like, I like wearing a load of bronzer. And in fact, I wear so much bronzer, I look like I've got a prosthetic nose and chin a little bit because, like, you know, you've got too much of it. When you're on stage, do you wear a lot of bronzer?
I generally, I've got quite dark circles underneath my eyes, so I always go for a little bit of Touche Eclair. And I always think that just brightens up the bottom of the eyes and just takes away a little bit of the darkness.
Oh, Touche Eclair, it's lovely, that, isn't it? Sometimes I have to admit it's a bit drying. Don't you find it a bit drying under your eyes?
Well, it's what I do. I prime my skin with a molten brown moisturiser, and then I apply the Touche Eclair, and that way I get the softness, and you know, it doesn't dry it out.
And don't forget the dust afterwards as well.
Just a slight dust.
Yeah. I like dusting a little bit of like something to set the face, set the skin.
Maybe it's a bit of Bobby Brown,
or a bit of talc, you know.
A bit of Bobby Brown.
Yeah, just to take away, just finish that look off and blend it into the cheeks.
Oh, lovely. Bit of Lily of the Valley, I'm thinking. Bit Lily of the Valley talcum powder. My grandma used to love a bit of Lily of the Valley. Certain smell now. And, you know, for me, I don't really think I can smell it without thinking of my grandma, which is nice. But I don't have any of it. I don't think it's a thing for a modern girl to have that on a counter. I
think it always smells nicer with a bit of dry urine. Lily of the Valley with some dry urine.
That's definitely a grand smell in it. It's lovely. That's a bit. I'll tell you what. I bet Suze, who was on earlier, I bet she gets a load of that working at the nursing home in Cirencester.
I bet you she does.
Yeah, buckets of it.
Lots of Lily from the Valley.
Oh, I don't think I could cope. Actually, I don't think I could. But you sound really metrosexual, John, because you do all the amazing stuff with your skin and what have you. And you've done a lot of name dropping there with your Mountain Brain and your Bobby Brain and other brands, James Brain. I don't know.
There is other brands out there. It's just if I'm going to treat myself to a skin product, I want it to be the best that I can possibly buy.
Right. I think it's. Are you going to bring out your own range?
Yeah, it's coming out in Poundland real soon. It's called JT's Face of Faces.
Wow, I'll tell you what, I'll be in there like a shot. I was going to say like I rat up a drain pipe, but I don't think that sounds right either. To be
I
honest
think
with
they've
you.
actually got a special deal on at the minute. It's in the pound shop. It's 5 for £5, 5 items for £5. It's a really good deal.
Oh my God, that's amazing, isn't
reckon
it?
it's as hot as Satan's jockstrap, the deal that I've just put on.
Well, as long as you haven't put Satan's jockstrap on as well, I think we'll be all right. I said, it's an image no one wants to see. Pardon? I didn't hear what you said there. I was busy talking over you.
It's all right. It's all right.
Are you sure?
No,
You were going to call me the wrong name there, weren't you? I knew you were.
No.
I could feel it in my waters. I could feel it bubbling up. Another thing we don't want to talk about either. I think we've covered quite a lot of things, to be honest with you, with my daily dose and, drop straps and that today. I think it's a bit much. So listen, I am going to go because I've had the most lovely time interviewing Rise and you both. It's been lovely. So lovely. And now I'm thinking there's somebody else wants to have a chat with you. You don't mind, do you? I'm going to go now.
No.
Bye, boys. See you. Bye.
See you
then.
later.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye then. See you then. Bye then.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.